we fell in love in Ojuelegba. It was a sweltering afternoon in Lagos, the kind that made the air shimmer and the streets buzz with life. The heart of Ojuelegba was alive with its usual chaos. Yellow danfos honking incessantly, street vendors calling out their wares, and the persistent hum of city life. Amid this whirlwind of activity, two souls collided. I was on my way back from work, weaving through the crowd, trying to make it to the bus stop before the rain that threatened from the darkening clouds above. That's when I saw her. Standing near the side of the road, she had this air about her. Calm, like she didn't quite belong to the madness of the streets. Her deep brown eyes caught mine, and for a moment, everything slowed. The noise of Ojuelegba faded into the background. "Excuse me," she called out, her voice soft yet clear, cutting through the din. "Do you know where I can catch a bus going towards Surulere?" I smiled, surprised that someone so graceful would need directions in a place like this. "You're in the right place, but it can be a bit tricky. I'm heading that way too. I can show you." Her name was Tenny, and as we waited together, conversation flowed like we had known each other for years. She was witty, sharp, and had a way of making me feel at ease in the midst of the chaotic energy of Ojuelegba. The rain began to drizzle, and I pulled out my umbrella, offering her shelter. She laughed, the kind of laugh that lingered, warm and inviting. We boarded the same bus, crammed into the tight space, our arms brushing against each other in the crowded seats. Despite the noise and the shouts from the conductor, it felt like we were in our own world. The journey, which would have usually felt long and uncomfortable, seemed too short that day. As the bus pulled into Surulere, I hesitated, not wanting our time to end. She seemed to sense it too. "Maybe I'll see you around?" she said, a shy smile playing on her lips. I nodded, not trusting myself to say anything that wouldn't sound desperate. She waved as she walked away, and I watched until she disappeared into the bustling streets. Days turned into weeks, and every day I found myself back at Ojuelegba, hoping to catch another glimpse of her. And then one evening, just as the sun was setting and casting the streets in a golden hue, I saw her again. She was standing near the same spot, looking around, perhaps searching for something or someone. Our eyes met, and this time I didn't hesitate. I walked straight to her, and before I could say anything, she smiled and said, "I was hoping I'd run into you." From that day on, Ojuelegba became our place. The chaos of the streets became the backdrop to our unfolding love story. We'd meet after work, grab suya from the roadside vendors, and talk about everything, from the little frustrations of Lagos life to our dreams and ambitions. In the midst of the noise and the rush of everyday life, we built something beautiful. We fell in love in Ojuelegba, a place known for its hustle, but for us, it became a haven, a reminder that even in the busiest of places, love has a way of finding you.